Welcome, Mr. Smobe, to the world of Atlas. I had to wait for the beginning to load in because it's still so broken that the music glitches out every couple seconds and takes a while for everything to render in. But so this is my little private server. It's a single player game, but I can invite people on online. The big world is like almost close to 1,000 people online at once, so we need to learn the game if we end up starting to play it before we go into the big world. But alright, so I'm on this island. I think it's island 818 is what it is. This is my little base I built. Of course, because the game is glitched, it said it's owner of me, but it doesn't let me build stuff in here anymore because I died one time, and so I can't build things in here, but I can still like put stuff in my chest and whatnot. So I have my storage chest filled with a bunch of random crap. I'm gonna pull out a map so you can kind of see some stuff. So yeah, these menus are really confusing. Alright, so here's my little base. I got my little I think this is a loom. Yeah, that's a loom. I got my little tanning station right here, my tannery. That's my boat out there, a little sloop. It's a wrecker. If you come into here, I used to have my bed right here, but it wouldn't let me do anything with it anymore. I have my little mortar and pestle right here. A little campfire out here, so if you go over to access inventory, you can see all the stuff I'm cooking in there. Meat actually spoils, so you can see over here. Here is rotten meat, so I'm going to dump that because there's no need. Sometimes you have to move the thing around because the menus still don't really work. So you spawn pretty much over right by this town if you pick Island 818, and you spawn by this town. So I've built a little starting base here, and you can get resources basically from everything. Like this rock on the ground, I can pick that rock up. Maybe I can't. Okay, maybe I can't pick that rock up, but I can pick up that, and that turns into fiber. I've kind of changed the settings on it so that I get way more resources. That way I can kind of learn how to work on stuff. There we go, I picked up that stone. That's a stone that I can pick up. So then if we come over here, here's another little area I built when that other place glitched out. This one's green, showing that it's mine now, even though the other one was mine and it's yellow, so I can't build on it. But here is our little furnace thing, a forge. This is a forge, and this is a smithy. So with these, you can actually build more items. It's really hard. Oh, here's my bed. I know you like it. It's a luxurious bed. It's just some ropes on some wood. Yeah. Very good piratey bed. So you actually have to get resources. So if I come over to like oh, here's a floating tree. That's a nice broken tree for you right there. It's just floating in midair. Whee! Alright, so if we come over to one of these trees right here, if I pull out my axe and I hit it, I get more wood than I get thatch. But if I pull out my pickaxe and I hit it, I get more thatch than wood. So depending on what you're hitting with depends on what kind of resources you get. And you actually die from hunger, dehydration, from temperature, from disease. So it's basically like that 7 days to die kind of nonsense where we were dying from everything. I have a little cooking pot over here. If we wanted to cook some meals, you can actually, I'll show you right now, if you open up the menu, and you go over to skills. Alright, let's see. So first you start off by just having this thing. And you have to start unlocking each of these. Each take a certain amount of these points. So you have like the 29 available points at the bottom. Some take 1 point, some take 2 points, all the way up to I think 10 points. So you start unlocking these individual things. So this would unlock construction and mercantilism. This would unlock hand-to-hand combat. This unlocks archery. So then if I go up here, then I can finally go to construction and mercantilism. And then I can actually level up all these things. So weaving and chemicals and tanning, repairing, all these different building things, and I can go all the way down this list. So like here's some I didn't buy. So this costs 8, this costs 8, and that one costs 6. So quite a bit. But you can go all the way into being a beastmaster and taming animals and actually getting cows and getting milk from them and breeding them and all sorts of things. You can get better with your fighting. You can get better with your melee weaponry, and mind you, all of these go down this huge entire list. So there's tons and tons and tons of stuff for us to do. Archery and throwing weapons, firearms, armory, medicine. This one I haven't unlocked yet, but this is artillery, so I think this is making like cannons. Yeah, it looks like cannons and stuff for your boats, because you actually custom build your boats. This is my seamanship. Yeah, I know you're laughing at that right now. Oh, one of my acai berries spoiled. But then you can unlock all these different things with navigation and sails, and then you move over here, and if you become a captain, you know how to treat your crew better and rationing, and then you can unlock music. Here's all the different things for cooking and farming, so you can actually like harvest plants and start a farm. Music and dancing, so you can have fun with people. And here's piracy. So this is all sorts of fun stuff, all sorts of crazy things, but I haven't gotten too far down that, just because I haven't gotten off the island yet. And then here's this random quest skills, which I'm not exactly sure what this does. So let me just show you a little around. Here's some water. If you get into the water, you actually get wet, and then if it's cold out, you'll start to freeze and die. So you have to be careful about that. And music randomly comes in for no reason, quite frequently. So this glowing purple thing out the distance, that is treasure maps. You got a yellow one and a purple one. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is between the two. I don't know if one is rarer, or if one is on this island and one's on a different island. I'm not 100% sure, but that's how you can find treasure maps. And the treasure map thing is so weird. So you come over to treasure maps. Oh, I actually have one in my bar. So at the bottom, if I press left, I get my axe out. If I press up, I get my bow out. If I press right, I get my pickaxe out. And if I press down, I get my sword out. Alright, but if I want to get to those other ones, I have to hold left bumper, and then I can press Y and eat some meat, B, and I can eat a berry, and then A if I pull out my map. So the map in my right hand is where the treasure is. I still haven't been able to figure it out yet. And the map in my left hand is the world map. So we're on this island. As you can see, that one, they're both turned around kind of different angles, but we're at that spot where there's that weird island off with the little green arrow pointing up. That's kind of where the X mark has to be, but I can't figure that out quite yet. So, unfortunately, that kind of blows, but that's okay. The map is massive, as you can see. The map is massive. I haven't sailed out that far. I've kind of sailed out to here and then whipped back around, but the map is massive. So we have so much to sail and do on here. I think each of these little numbers is an island. Or something that has to do with pirates, because there's pirate Jolly Rogers on them. So if I go right bumper and A, I can close that map. If I press back, I bring up just my map and a compass. So if I'm specifically trying to find something, I can go, oh, where on my compass do I need to go? Ha ha, compass, compass, compass. Or I can go, ha, my map is right here, which is not a big deal. I'm gonna kill something for you before I get off. Maybe I'll show you the boat too. Maybe the boat will be a good idea. But yeah, there's all sorts of fruits and veggies. If I pull out my shovel, I can dig into the ground and get like potatoes and things like that for food. If I come over to this rock, if I hit it, I can get all sorts of flint, metal, and stone. The regular game does not give you this many items. When you hit things, I have bumped up the amount of resources I get from everything just so I can figure out how to craft things. I've also bumped up the amount of experience I get, just so I can learn it. We can always restart it if we want to. We're going to have to, though, when we go online, if we do the online match. Oh, this is acai berries right here. But if we start online, we have to start at level 1. Every time you start in a new, like if I was to start on your game, I might end up having to start level 1. I'm not 100% sure how that works. It's still glitched. I can't even transfer my character from my dad's Xbox to my Xbox. I don't want to kill a kitty. I like these kitties. They like each other. There's a male and a female. Oh no! And it kicked me out of the game. It kicked me out of the game. Alright, hold on. I will be back with the game again. Alright, we are back, Mr. Smobe, after that whole glitch happened. Alright. So I've been using this head to figure out where my house is, because I'm looking at it this way, I'm on the left side of its face. So my house is over here, so at night sometimes it's useful to try to get around. So we're going to ride out on the boat in a moment, but I want to take down an animal first. Take down the animals. So that's our little workstation right there. A lot of times I see animals over this area. They wander around quite a bit. This island so far, it's been boars, monkeys, cats. I've seen some bears, some cow, some pigs. Here's a turtle. Hey, Mr. Turtle. One more shot and he's dead. Yay, okay, so we have, looks like 5 arrows left, so let's see if we can pick up some of them from here. Okay, we've just picked up 4 arrows. Now we're going to take out our axe so we can get the goodies off of him. Leather, animal meat, and shells. Okay. Here's a chicken right here. I missed him. But I got him that time. Haha, you dumb chicken. I got you, chicken. Alright. So we got some meat. Oh, here's another turtle. We'll kill one more turtle. Nah, he's a level 1 turtle. We're not going to bother with him. There looks like a bear or something over in the distance moving over there. But the islands are pretty cool. I don't know how much you can destroy with like the big mountains. But the islands are pretty cool. Or I shouldn't say the islands. This island. This is the only one I know. I haven't actually left this island yet. So I had to start my character a second time because I couldn't get him to transfer to my personal Xbox. So, but I looked it up. It looks like as long as you have a character on the ocean map, you can go onto a friend's map with your character. Maybe not your buildings, but your character. But if you go onto the other map, which is I think Blackwater or something like that, you can't use the same character. You have to start a new one. And that's just how Ark usually is, because this is an Ark reskin with pirates. Yarr! So we're going to try not to get wet. Oh, how wet did we get? I actually didn't say we got really wet at all. Alright, so hold for options. No, don't retract the ladder. Let me climb up the ladder. Yeah, there we go. Climbing up the ladder. Alright, so I am anchored, so let me go. How do I raise anchor? Raise anchor. Alright. So we are going to... I don't even know what I'm doing now. Alright. We're gonna drop... We're gonna full sail. And we're gonna get on the boat. And we're gonna just sail out just a hair. And then we'll come back. Yeah, I haven't done too much of the sailing yet, so I guess what you have to do is you come over to this, and where is rotate sails? No, that didn't work right. I want them to rotate, I'm gonna say, this direction. No. Rotate sails this direction. I guess I really can't get it too well. But we're, as you can see, sailing away from the island on our nice little boat. There's a little tiny island out here. A lot to explore. Still haven't found any treasure though, because I don't know how to do that. It's weird. There's no downstairs on here, but I think we can build storage and things like that. Repair, okay. So I guess we can repair things. Alright, fully closed sail. Let's steer this bad boy back around, because I don't want to make this video too long. Just wanted to give you the rough idea of Atlas. Especially because I don't know anything about it really yet either. So, if you end up enjoying it, we will enjoy it together. As you can see, my boat moves nice and slow. What a beautiful, slow-moving boat. Come on, steer, you turd. Steer, you butthead. Keep going. Keep going. We're almost there. We gotta go a little bit further. Gotta go a little further. And then straighten out. And then it looks like this sail actually now sucks. So we need to take this sail. Whoops. We need, what, forward? Yeah, there we go. Then we're gonna go full sail. Then we're gonna close, 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 close. Oops. Close, close, close. I can close the whole sail if I don't want to go very fast, but I want to go at 50%. Oh wow. Seriously? Not moving at all? Oh, it kicked me off again. Wow. So both times it kicked me off, those were the first 2 times I've ever been kicked off. But you get the idea, my brother. So maybe we will play that at some point.